over by airbase. I never went to this place ever. I need to go back to over here. Anyways. So. Let's see. I need to make sure my stream is live. Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take down that one. I'm gonna take down that base right there. Just give me a second to build some of the equipment necessary. I'm not sure about inviting my friends along this time. Well, yes, I do enjoy having other people around. I do not enjoy being criticized for not being on the maximum difficulty because I don't want to be on the maximum difficulty. I just don't want to be on the maximum difficulty. That's it. I was already having to increase my difficulty for this stream stuff. My little challenge, it's already increased a lot. So I'm not very happy about that. And then they go and ruin something for me because it does nothing in my main world when I've been working on for around 4 years. It really makes me feel good. It really, really made me feel good, I swear. Actually, I need to finish this mission over here. But yeah, no, I don't like that. Being told like, hey, I've been doing this on PC. You've been modding on the PC. I'm not joking, they were talking about modding the game. For those who didn't hear, they were modding the game, because you couldn't hear. They were modding the game on PC after a specific point, and they were giving themselves like infinite ammo and stuff like that. So much for maximum difficulty if you can just keep going. Yeah, I wasn't very happy about last stream. The silencer does come in handy. Oh, excuse me. That's way out there. Oh, thank you. Check if seeing if there may be something around here. I enjoy this game though, but with people who make it feel like crap, it doesn't make you want to keep playing it as much. Like, I'll invite, like, Red, the other guy, but the other one was just way too toxic. I'm not gonna say who. I'm just gonna say the other guy. He kept trying to break the rules that I set up here, specifically to make this more fun for me. I don't care if it makes it more boring for you. If it makes it more boring or not fun for you, go do your own world then. You don't need to join me. I'm not forcing you. I'm saying, hey, would you like to join me here in my world that I made so that I could actually have fun? Alright. Doesn't look like there's much over here. But I do need to go over into this area. I do know there's something over there. Because that area, first off, hasn't been searched. Oh, there's multiple. I'm not dealing with multiple at this moment. I'm going to be doing as little fighting as possible at this moment. So, you be warned, it might not be the most interesting stream, but I will be fighting some bigger guys at some point. I'll go fight the guy over here at Mark Barkin. They're all around this area. What is that? Chem Lab. That's something I really don't have yet. I'm claiming this point because there's nothing really out here first off, so it would make it harder to teleport out here. It's too far to see me. I can't see it through that. Too far out. Oh look, these guys have their own ski resort, kind of. there's an entire town on the other side of this. Alright. I'm gonna put this on the other side. As well as I don't have a chem lab. What is it? I need to put this slightly further out so I can put some barriers around it. Why all of a sudden spawning of all these guys? That's evolved. That's not good. I need to take it down fast is all that means. I think it's gonna start spawning military class now, so I gotta really hurry. Yep, that's it right there. Alright. I'm fine with them spawning so many drones, considering it means that they're spawning like no useful troops. The only problem with the drones that I can actually see, though, that's going to be an actual problem, is the fact that, how do I put this? If there is like a tank nearby or something, which, while yes, it doesn't seem like there is at this moment, I don't want to find out if there is. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to find out if there's a tank or a harvester nearby. I'd rather not have that happen. I'd rather defeat the base as fast as possible with no problems. So many of them, though. I think there might be another spawner out there. Look around the base a bit more. Because if I destroy the base, and these guys are still here. Oh, is this another one? Oh yeah, there's a runner right there. There's the other laser as well. I got to take that down. As soon as I take that wall down, I'm gonna head back to my little hiding spot. No, I'm gonna get out of my little hiding spot. Go to the place I need to go to disable that stuff. The thing is, though, I need to be very careful. boy. Now I can go to that safe house back there. A lot safer. You hear that? That's why I was being very cautious. Red. They're around now. Are all the rivals seriously over there? I could probably take them all out in one place. I need to ride a bike for 1 kilometer without falling off, so this is probably the best way. Make the least amount of noise. Next level. Woohoo. Okay. I'm gonna go with explosive damage resistance, probably next. Yeah, because they like to use a lot of explosives on me. I'd rather take slightly less damage. In here. Oh, that's the extra fuel thing I needed to destroy. Okay. Well, I picked up a new mission. Where is it? Is it in this region? Does not appear to be. But I'm gonna go target all my rivals over here. Because taking out a lot of rivals in one foul swoop would be amazing. I'll just go do the bike mission in the early area. But I can't miss a chance like this and have to hunt them all down again, one at a time. They're not all together. Oh wait, that mission is in the archipelago region. What is it called? Woodcutter. But I'm gonna kill them all in one foul swoop. They're not all over there, but if I can take out the majority, that'd be great. I just hope they don't separate. They're a lot further, so I don't have to worry about these guys getting involved. They're in that forest. Good terrain for them, okay terrain for me. It means I'm small. Not looking. Thankfully, they're not looking for me. I think that's a Spetsna. my first experimental HP5 SMG. I think that's actually one of the. I don't actually think I've tested this one. We'll go to that safe house back here. There's one right behind me. Five. That is the most anxiety-inducing area I have been in a while. Because there were so many bots there. I even forgot to clean up the mess after. So I just took down a base. I built a base. And I took down 3 of their strongest guys in this area. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that one's not a major problem. That's the other 2. And it's a 4-star, and it's a 4 level. Meaning I can take him. Meaning he'll probably give me some real good loot. I don't know what this experimental HP5 is, because I don't think I've actually ever gotten it until now. Okay. Let's see what it's like. Place you for now. Yeah, this one I definitely have never gotten. Now, I actually do believe I have an HP5, a few HP5 parts in here. Oh, screw it, I'm not gonna look through that whole thing. I'm gonna put away that current gun I got. Experimentals cannot be upgraded, which is unfortunate that you can't upgrade them with the cool things. Let me get a silencer instead. I'm probably going to put that away since I don't actually think I got that through this. I don't know. I put away so much stuff in here from this run. I might have. I know I put away a lot. Do I know what I put away? Not really. Okay, I'm actually going to take that out, considering I need to put the scope on this and everything. Oh, it doesn't have a scope. Or it doesn't have a scope that I can equip onto it right now. No. What did I put my sniper. That would have been bad. I think that would fit on it. I'll take just that 1 star. I'm going to take a bunch of these 1 star and 2 star objects and scrap them. Much better. Do I know what this thing does? No. Am I going to find out what it does? Yes. Am I about to find out what it does? Yes, too. So I'm going to fast travel back to here. It's actually going to be a perfect test. Wait, what? What just happened? Hold on. Oh, this is the one that has the auto aim. Ain't that interesting? I'm actually looking forward to getting this gun. Dang it, I'm out of ammo. Forgot that sometimes a single tiny rock can get in the way. Whoa! That was cool. So I don't even need to keep aiming. All I gotta do is locate a target, aim slightly, and then just open fire. And it aimed at his specific part of his body that I looked at. This is gotta be. This is BS, kinda. Cause this is just not fair. Okay. That's just not fair to them. And then again, it's an army against one singular guy, so yeah. So they can't handle me, they can't handle me. But now I definitely gotta get a scope for this thing. See if I can actually find the specific point I want to look at. That's insane, though. I gotta get more of this. I gotta have this on every character, because this is fun. It does remind me of something from that slightly older movie. It's like 1990s or 80s. Where there is a gun that'll auto-aim. It's got like flamethrowers for one part. It's got flamethrowers. It's got a taser. It's got all sorts of things. It can freeze people. I have become the perfect stealthy person in this game. A shotgun that can one-shot smaller bots. And an auto-aim gun that can shoot fast enough to prevent the other guys from calling for reinforcements. I haven't even finished leveling myself up all the way. And if I'm able to sneak around like this, imagine what happens when I turn off both of these, when I get both of those and that. Is this why Generation 0 players aren't allowed in other places that have skill points? Is this why Generation 0 players aren't allowed to have skill points and weapon stuff like this in real life? Is this why? They fear us. They know. They're too dangerous to be kept alive. I know this isn't the objective area, but I'll go ahead and take down these two guys here. Oh, three. Still like these odds. bunch of survival equipment. Looks like they were gathering it all up to try and get out of here. Ration out what they had. A yellow flashlight. Wow. I have become stealth and destruction. I am the destroyer of worlds. I am become death. Those are what's weighing me down the most. I do not need a shotgun scope. I can put that on it though. only trying to carry what I need. Boy, those were the only two that seemed to have spotted me. Oh man. I just lockpicked it though. Ooh, he's in the area. He's right there. And he's alone. This cannot be an easier target. Oh, this is that area next to the... What's it called? This is that place next to the control point. You know, I wonder what happens if I specifically target a gun on, like, a Spetsna class for this thing. Because they pretty much don't have any other defense other than that gun. Yeah, sure, they can drop mines, but this gun can auto-aim onto anything on them and never misses. Or if it misses, it's because it hits something in between, or it just can't shoot anymore, or the bullet just can't hit it anymore. Yeah, no, man, this is OP, man. Is this why they didn't let me have it originally? Because I never got it, no matter how many bosses I took down in my original world, I never got a hold of this thing. And I would have loved to. This was actually one of the things I was looking for, besides the other shotgun. Okay, I'm just gonna put that away, considering that's a 5-star. I'm not gonna scrap that. I'll scrap some, like, 5-star things if I know, like, I already got, like, a ton of those. I'll just never scrap 6-star stuff, ever. I've learned my lesson the hard way. Do not scrap 6-star things. Or delete characters with 6-star stuff on them. You'll never get that back. Or you'll get it back after tons of fighting, maybe. I need to get further in. Alright, I'm gonna go to the first... I'm gonna go to right here. I Bohemian in church. Just to ride a bike back and forth. Like, I think this is the first bike you ever get, so I'm just doing it with this one. It's horrible off-road, but on-road it's good. Right back this way. reason why here in this area I'm doing it like this is because this first area, all the bots, there's very few bots in the beginning, and most of the ones that do exist here aren't that much of a threat. And also, can I get off? Oh, I did. Cool. Okay. One down. Ticks with melee weapons. I can do that. And I can real quick come over here. I just need to kill a few more Apocalypse class. Probably just target that tank right there and kill it. Having it summon ticks in for me to stab to death. How many ticks did it say I gotta kill with the melee? 10? Welcome. You're gonna like this new gun I got. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see here. Is it alone? I see a hunter back there. Wait. Hold on. Where is it? I'm not playing stupid. It's up there somewhere. dang, well, that sucks. Yeah, well, they have an army. What am I supposed to do against that? I'm serious though, they have an army. Meanwhile, I'm just me, barely able to survive. I gotta kill 10 ticks with a melee weapon now. I'm not doing... Wait a second, I know there's a cave with like 20 ticks just hanging out in it with it. Over here. I don't know where, but I know it exists. Am I gonna do it? Nah, I'm just gonna go to the first area and keep re-rendering that one spot. Give me a second. Yeah, pitchfork for the win. That pitchfork is something else, isn't it? Besides, I also gotta collect my stuff. Who in the world is calling me? I answered and they immediately hung up. Come here, you little buggers. Let me... Honestly, yeah, my phone was ringing by some number in my city. I don't know who it was, though. That new tick spawned over here. Like, this is like a spawn for these little guys. Yeah, I do find that funny, just being a nuisance to them. They're like, excuse me, we're here to contact you about something completely stupid. And then we're just like, yeah, I saw my I saw my parents die. uh, for context, no, my parents are not dead. Though, just, it's funny telling people something funny like that out of the blue. They're like, man, I'm here to contact you about your car's extended warranty. Man, my parents died like 3 days ago, and I'm still upset. And then they try comforting you instead. Oh, and they still are trying to scam you. They still try to scam you out of all that, and you still keep going. You just don't stop about it. Talk about like going to a specific island or something like that. Oh man, that would be funny. Dark yet funny. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, man. I just had to, you know. Why is there no tick in here? There's usually a tick in here. Why is there no tick? Where's the tick? Okay, back to Abelholman Church again, because that's where they are for some reason. Sorry, that's actually funny. Yeah, I saw it. I can't see the messages fully if I'm continuing to do this, so yes, thank you for DMing it to me. That's funny though. You say slice of it, another man's sauce. No, I see what you mean by that. Alright, are the ticks back? Please say they're back. Yes, they are. I'll just keep doing this until I finish it. Ah! I should not have pitchforked him. Was that funny? Probably. Was that fun for me? No. Not in the slightest. Well, there goes my bike. My little moped thing freaking sucks. The free bikes sucks. Okay, fast travel back again. How much more? I got 4 ticks. Well, this is 1989. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, now I need to re-render the area. So... I'll go way back here. You know, this is like early 1900s. I know, late 1900s, late. This is almost 1990s. I think that this is like early 1998 though. Yes, I've played Monster Hunter. I even did a stream about it. A lot of streams. It was fun for a little while, but I lost interest, so I got tired of it. Because for me to get levels, for me to keep leveling up, it took me, like a week just to get to a specific level. Which kinda sucked, you know? Like, I was at, like, Hunter level 10 when I finished the first part of the story. And then I got so bored of just continuing to hunt monsters. Yes, wilds. I'm talking about wilds. But I just got so bored of hunting the same monsters over and over and over, trying to desperately get even a single level. I just gave up. Yeah, and I'm not... I understand liking the grind in certain games, but that's just not my kind of grind. At least when you're getting higher level in this, you actually get things out of getting levels. Like the skill tree. Another thing is experimental weapons. The new one's fun. The story for Wilds is actually pretty good. The story for Wilds is pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. Even though I didn't 100% it, I still enjoyed it. But it's because it takes you have to get to level, like, I think 50 to continue the story. I gave up. Nothing can beat OG. OG is OG. You cannot beat the original stuff. But you can out-graphic it. It definitely had some nice graphics. I never 100% played the OG Monster Hunter. I didn't really have money when I was a kid to afford expensive games like that, but I watched it a bit. It was pretty nice looking. But I never got to actually play it. But Monster Hunter Wilds was definitely a really good story. I'm not going to spoil it. If you really want to go watch it, just go watch my streams for Monster Hunter. I'm going to have to make a whole list for every episode of this that I do. The Pookie Pookie. My favorite monster that I can remember from the game that when I played last would have to be I think it's like Corrupt Arkveld or something like that. It's that specific white Arkveld. I like that design. That was so cool. Really easy to kill, but so cool. Sounds like the Bogdo from Star Wars Fallen Order and Survivor. Ogdo Bogdo. From how you just described it. in the world? Oh no, I've been re-rendering this area too many times. I don't even need to aim for this. Will I though? Absolutely. But that's cool. I've been re-rendering it so much I forgot about the consequences of me doing that. Which is this. And this. Oh no, there's so many. Oh no, what you just sent me? Yeah, come on. That's definitely not bug though, definitely. I am the champion! I am become the destroyer of worlds. Who's next? I killed the consequences of my actions. Time to kill the rest. Also, how much more am I succeeding on assignments. One more tick. Okay, it's too far. Okay, halfway. Woo! I'll go to my point right here. Although I just noticed something. Why does it have Cell's tail? The thing you sent me. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna go take down that big guy over there. Hold on. I wonder how these guys have traveled far out of the South Coast region before. Like, I saw them, like, way out here at some point. I think the game forced them to turn around and head back. Just a harmless little boy. Didn't take that long. Oh no. Menace of the Croplands. And it's a prototype. Oh, you know, I should actually probably go take down this prototype guy. Just eviscerate him.
I refuse to let any rivals stand here. Specifically in this spot here. I do not let any rivals stay in the archipelago region. That goes in the north coast, so I'm not going there yet. Though I do need to go back here. You know what I find absolutely hilarious? People will still buy shoreside like seaside residences, and when a hurricane hits, the insurance doesn't pick it up, and then they go and buy another one. Don't buy seaside residents when tsunamis or something bad happens, you can't really do anything against it, and the insurance will probably have it not insured. And when you do call it to get insured, they decline it. And they think they can get away with that. It's only a matter of time till what happened to that one CEO happens to others. Yeah, the public sees that guy as a hero. I'm sorry, insurance companies. You guys... They don't realize how much they have screwed up by doing what they're doing. They become some of the richest companies, and then when an actual problem happens, they back out and are like, oh no, that's not a part of it. You see, this part was different. Then they look for the smallest details to try and prove it wasn't. They don't have to cover it. Thankfully, I am so thankful for this. Specific companies aren't like that. There are a few that are not like that. But most are like that. This is right next to a control point. I'm not taking this control point considering this could actually be a little area for me to constantly just go and raid. I have 0 active rivals, and I've taken all my rivals out in the forest region. Why are there so few threat points? Why do these guys love me over here? You know, there's a control point right here. It's a nice control point because it's actually a pretty good area. It's just that I learned in my previous stuff that if I have a control point right here, this becomes completely useless, first off. And so on. That entire area is no longer useful. Hear a roller. Yep, there's 3 of them right there. We're going into Soviet territory now. Ugly little things. These are just scout classes. Oh, this area's sad. Oh, I'm look around. I don't think there's pretty much anything in this area. There's a dead guy. You see, sometimes when I started out, I know where specific guns were. I know there's a really good sniper rifle not that far away from here now. It's like, I think it's like right here is where the really good sniper rifle is. The only thing is, it's completely useless to me at this point. Because I can't use it considering it's a purple. So it's really good, but it's a purple. But it is one of the strongest snipers in the game that you can get just by roaming around. I'd often come through this area, run into all sorts of things I wish I didn't have to run into, just to get that rifle. And then I'd come all the way to like over here, like I think it's like right here, just to get a golden pistol. To have probably have run into and gotten more at that point. And this is where the sad part happens. They tried to keep themselves alive with boxes, but they were found. And killed. They actually just shot through the wall. I think they were shot through the wall. Alright, I'm gonna come back here one more time. Empty out my inventory fully. And then... Oh wait, there's some bags I've never checked. Oh, there's a gun case. Weapons case with nothing but a bat in it. Right. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, time to keep moving. Loot it all I can. I'd still like to have multiple people to play with here. But as I said, the last people who I tried playing with, one of them was being toxic, so I just kind of abandoned that idea. I was like, why don't you have it on Gorilla? You know you get more loot with Gorilla. I'm like, I'm on Skirmish. I'm doing good enough on my own. And I don't want to have to deal with, like, 3 times the amount of enemies and everything. I don't want to have to deal with that. So once I get more people, hopefully someone who's more understanding of this situation. I gotta get better silencer and stuff. Ah, this is where the funnies happened. Ah, I think I've shared some of these clips on my stuff. I think I've shared some of them. I have a clip right here, I believe, where it was here. I wanted to get to the other side, so I did the funniest thing possible. I put a bunch of explosives down and just went flying. But for some reason, that's considered DLC content, even though they never actually finished working on it. Like, you can see, they definitely put detail into the island there. Like, look, you can actually see grass. You can see actual trees. Guarantee if I were to have a rocket launcher, I could probably actually make it explode when it hits the land. They could have done so much there, and they didn't. Same over here. They could have added in more stuff over here, but they didn't. I think they were planning on doing that, but shut down the game. Like, look, they even added a pool, a few ponds of water right here. They added all this back here too. This looks like a landing strip right here. That might have been a landing strip that they were planning on adding on. They even made the roads actually... Oh, there's actual roads? I just realized that there's actual roads too. Very faded roads, but roads. They could have done something with this. Come on! In fact, it kind of looks like they were planning on doing something right here. Because look how close that is. They could have done something. But no, they had to finish it over here in the Asfolman Castle. I mean, Asfolman Mountain Region area. Even though it's its own island. Freaking sucks. Like over here, you could tell they weren't doing anything over here. Except for maybe a bit of farmland right there, but that's it. You could tell they weren't doing anything over here. Oh no, wait, there's some roads too! Oh, there's some paths! It goes all the way back. There's even a land bridge right here that goes back here. Come on, really? That makes me so upset that I'm just noticing that. They could have done so much more. I'd love to get a mod where they remove the barriers so I could actually go to that area. What is that? Where is it? Okay, what class is that? Scout class, I could take that. It's only got a machine gun that I could probably take out. Ha!
Hello? This is Mona Jonsson, part of the Tyleveden resistance. Did you say that you found a tracking device on one of those flying Soviet machines? Thank you. This is the first piece of news we have of what is happening over there. Our scouts have not been coming back from the North Coast lately. We need to follow that lead. It will take me some time to catch up with you, though. So, be careful, okay? Death to the machines.
Oh man. Let me go all the way over there. I don't want to go into the North Coast region. I do not want to go there. So I'm not gonna go there. But I'm gonna get close. Can't find the last one. That's why I call these guys rollers, but I can't remember what they're actually. I think they're called like. Actually, I should have their. They should be in logs. So see, I have a lot. I just don't have everything. Look, there's the boss blueprints. I'm not dealing with those. Soviet machines. They're called lynxes. And they are usually deployed by wolves. And then we've got Firebirds. Those ones are all named after animals. You know, that Firebird isn't a real thing. They're still a bird. Got lynxes, which are cats. Really big cats. Don't mess with them. We got Firebirds. Well, bird. These things remind me a lot about the Borg. They use a lot of cubes. Or geometric shapes. And they kind of infest the land, but don't detect you through it. Which is literally like how the Borg operate, for some reason. That they do assimilate people. And we'll find out about that later, so... You hear the bots fighting over there. I'm just really glad I'm not the only one fighting this war. By lore technicality. I do find it annoying, though, that I'm actually the only one fighting on this entire island out of the thousands of NPC, out of the, like, 20 NPCs we actually find in these areas. The last one in this area that I can get. Screw it. I'll go to the North Coast region. Actually, I'm gonna get off for now. I'll go ahead and leave this later. I've been streaming for around. Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes. As well as I'm gonna get on another game. Later.